Alright guys, I want to make this video and it has to address the question of merchandising. Merchandising, right? Shout out to Edmundo Musk for allowing me to do this video that addressed some questions from a guy called ComicCast2, who basically he does not like the DCEU at all. And I know this because I've watched his videos before. I don't really subscribe to his channel. I don't really do much with him. But because Edmundo Musk asked me, I made a video on it. Thanks for all the responses, guys. There's something I want to address which has to do with Leteflundundu 92. And it has to do with merchandising, right? That's what this video is really about. In this particular video here, ComicCast2, he said that Spider-Man has the highest merchandising out of all of the superhero characters out there. It's not Batman anymore. Groot is outselling Batman, and it's not Superman. But what he was actually calling upon were figures from 2014. Raphael Medi, he agrees with what this guy has been saying in his videos. Leteflundundu 92 actually said that Batman alone in merchandising is doing better than all the Avengers. But let's start first with the figures this guy's actually relying on. He's drawing from figures from an article from the Hollywood Reporter called "Which Superhero Earns 1.3 Billion a Year?" But do notice this article was written in November 2014. In 2013 into 2014, the MCU was killing it. Here it says, in October 15th, Warner Brothers CEO Kevin Tsuchihara said that if he can close the current gap by half, the studio would earn an additional $150 million a year in profits. How big is the gap? In May, Licensed Global placed Disney first among licensors with sales of about $41 billion in 2013. Warner's was seventh with $6 billion. Both have strong properties. The licensing letter listed Marvel's Spider-Man global retail sales at $1.3 billion and Avengers at $325 million in 2013, compared with DC's Batman at $494 million and Superman at $277 million. Spider-Man in 2013 was the highest selling commodity out of all the superheroes. And here is the chart to show this. So we look at shipment of licensed products. This is the DC Comics here. This is 2009. This is 2014. 2009, this is Warner Brothers here. 2009, this is Marvel. Okay, significantly different, right? And then here in 2014, this is Marvel. And this is DC. Batman by far is DC's most licensed character. In terms of the highest global retail sales, Spider-Man rules. Okay, we see that Spider-Man, well, this is USA and Canada, 450 million in sales, and when you add the rest of the world together, 1.3 billion. The Avengers, 325 million probably. Batman was doing about 500 and something million, right? Superman just under 300 million in all. But this was in 2014. So when this guy here is quoting about Spider-Man being the most merchandised comic book character out there, that was 2014 figures. Fast track to the year 2016. And The Dark Knight Rises. Batman tops online superhero merchandise sales. So they can track online. This is online sales, however. Okay. Slice Intelligence uses super data to see which comic book characters are most popular with online shoppers. The Dark Knight rises to the top in terms of online toys, games, and apparel sales. 28% of superhero merchandise purchased since January 2015 was Batman branded. And in terms of online merchandising, Batman far exceeds everybody else, 27.9%. The next is Spider-Man with 13.5%. The third is Superman with 9.8%. And then we have Captain America with 7.6%. Hulk, 6.5%. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's so small. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit for you guys to see. There you go. I think you're seeing it right now. Okay? So there you go. The Hulk with 6.5%. Ultron with 5.4, Wonder Woman 4.5, Iron Man with 4.0, Deadpool with 2.7, and so on and so on and so on. Groot is at 2.1. Now this is ridiculous, okay? When we say that Batman is the king of merchandising, we weren't joking with that. I mean, you saw it in my videos with comic book sales. Batman's always there, okay? But now we're looking at toys and online apparel sales, which takes up a bulk now because people come from all over the world, so they order things online, and it's just killing it. On the brand level, Marvel superhero themed online toy and apparel sales soar over DC by 9%. The gap is closing, right? Marvel leads by 9% right now in terms of purchases online. Okay? Not superheroes. In terms of superheroes, Batman rules things. But in terms of Marvel and DC, Marvel still leads by a certain percent over DC. Spidey is the second most popular character throughout the year. Superman and Captain America merchandise purchases surpass him this spring. The Man of Steel soared above the web slinger in March, the month that Clark Kent's film premiered. March and April were also big for Captain America merchandise. The first Avengers toys and apparel sales officially sprinted ahead of Peter Parker in April, the month before Steve Rogers' newest movie. So they're showing you here in terms of time and dates what's happening with these characters. Of course, Batman leads the pack. So this color is Batman, and Batman is just crazy. Look at Batman. Batman rules things, okay? However, what they're saying that Spider-Man comes in next. Spider-Man's the red. Let me show you red here. So this is Spidey here. And you can see Spidey dips below this line here. Then it comes back up, then he goes back down, then he dips below the line. And this is in 2016. The reason he dips below this line is because this guy here is Superman. And in the month of March, Superman faced Batman, and if you anything to do with Batman does better than everybody else, okay? So Superman peaked there. And then you had Captain America. Captain America is like kind of a gray. So this is Captain America here. And you see Captain America shoot by Spider-Man there. He's just gone. Shoot by Superman too, because Civil War was in May. What we also found out in demographics is that women are the super fans. It's not so much men. Women actually purchase more than men. So if you look here, the men are in orange, the women are in blue, and strangely enough, the ones who are purchasing most, 60.7% of all the online toys and apparel, are women. But that's because women have to take care of children, so that makes sense. The men, 39.3% doing the online purchases, and that makes sense as well. They show that Amazon is the major place where sales are done. So you can see Amazon 42.1%. Then we have Target, Walmart, Kohl's, Old Navy, Hot Topic, Toys R Us, Best Buy, Zolly, ThinkGeek, Gap, GameStop, Macy's, Barnes and Noble. So what I wanted to say was that this dude here, he's actually quoting 2014 figures. Okay, 2014 has been that's like a lifetime ago. In 2016, actually, Batman runs things. Batman and Star Wars are always in front of people's eyes because you always got Batman on TV in animated shows and animated DVDs and videos. And then you got Batman comics, and Batman comics makes a lot of money. And then you have Batman merchandising, and then you got Batman on the big screen. You just can't beat it. I mean, Batman is the one thing Warner Bros. Always had going for them. You guys have a great one.